Well, a freaking NerdQAxe++ has found a Bitcoin block yesterday, April 8th, 2026. Got a best share of 217.1 T. Holy smoke, man. This guy got real lucky. Confirmed balance, 3.13 Bitcoin, $224,000 on this mining pool. This is the first time I've heard of this pool, called NodeRunners.network. So congratulations on this gentleman who hit a Bitcoin block yesterday. Guys, this is what I want to talk about today, and some other stuff. There's some other announcements. BitDeer also announced a new A4 Pro Air, and I want to go through some just efficiencies, hash rate compared to other, Bitcoin models out there, those that are mining at a bigger scale. So, perfect segue to our sponsor. Are you looking for reliable, affordable ASIC hosting? Terra Hosting, white glove ASIC hosting is for you. Get straightforward pricing starting as low as 8.25 cents per kilowatt hour, and that price includes everything: maintenance, security, RMA assistance, all built directly into the kilowatt hour rate. No hidden fees, no surprises. Enjoy 99% average uptime, no curtailment, and a rock-solid 97% service level agreement, an industry first. Your hardware at Terra Hosting stays protected in a high-security property, no public access, redundant internet, and security systems. Terra Hosting runs dedicated power infrastructure engineered for consistent performance and maximum efficiency. Plus, you get access to their custom management portal, real-time stats, billing, and multiple payment options, and full control of your ASIC miners in one dashboard. They are also developing an iOS and Android app to give you full control at your fingertips. And I have been hosting a bunch of script miners at Terra Hosting over the past year, and it's been just perfect. ASIC hosting done right, transparent, secure, and built for miners who demand the best. Visit terrahosting.io today and schedule a 30-minute call or inquire through a special form. Links down below. Thank you to Terra Hosting for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so it's nice that Bitcoin did go up recently over the past day, up to, I think I saw $72,000 Bitcoin, up 4.25%. So that's nice. I believe that is because of one of the news that has come out of the Middle East. I'm not going to get deep into that, but hopefully that's all over now. And we did see a few other assets go up as well: gold, silver, and of course we had Bitcoin go up, and a few other stocks that also went up as well. Samsung also went up 7%. So that's all well and good. So let's get into this here, a NerdQAxe++. Literally the worker name is NerdQAxe++. So this gentleman who, on his worker name here, okay, so here's his Bitcoin address that I input here onto NodeRunners.network. I've never heard of this pool before, but I just searched up the Bitcoin address on this pool, and it is this one right here. Okay, so over the past, let's say, day, he had 4.85 terahash. So that's incredible. And he got a best share of 217.1 T. And he hit that block. Just incredible. Very lucky. So what are the chances of this guy? I'm like curious when this guy started mining. I wonder on this pool, it says authorized 2025 11/14. So maybe he started on November 14th. And so he's only been mining for what, 4 or 5 months on this pool, NodeRunners.network. And he hit a block. He did it, which is absolutely amazing. So I want to input here his chances of hitting a block. So I'm on solochance.org, and this is how we can just, calculate here. So the current network hash rate right now for Bitcoin is 891 exahash. I do want to get into this a little bit more later on in this video, just talking about Bitcoin mining. So looking at the chance here, so this guy, all right, he has a 1 in 183,728,342 chance per block to hit a block. And then let's just say within a month, he's got a 1 in 42,000 chance, and a year, he's got a 1 in 3,544 chance with 4.85 terahash. Okay, or a chance by 2140. He has a 1 in 31 chance by 2140. So This guy has defied all odds and has hit a block. I believe this is the second NerdQAxe++ that has hit a Bitcoin block. I think there was one that happened last year as well on this type of hardware. I know recently we had an NerdQAxe hit one. I think 2 years ago or a year and a half ago was a Avalon Q. I think an Avalon Q hit it. So we have seen multiple devices hit Bitcoin blocks over the past year, and it's been happening more and more. So there's a lot of different solo mining hardware that's out there. As all of you know, there's like Magic Miners, Avalon Qs, Canon, FluMiner T3. There's a bunch of these miners that are out now. And so they all have a chance to hit a block. And it's been happening more so over the past year. I think we did do a calculation though, over like a span of a year, roughly about 20 to 25 solo blocks are found by people who are solo mining and not necessarily, NerdQAxe++s or NerdQAxes. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 out of the year that these devices find a block. So on average, I think we did the math, roughly about 25 to 3,000 people are going to hit a block by the end of mining Bitcoin, which is going to happen by 2140. So I think 114 years away. So we are going to see more and more people hit blocks, maybe month to month, maybe 2 times a month, just to get that average between 20 and 25 blocks per year. So this is going to happen more and more. Are you going to hit a block, with your little device? Maybe, maybe not. But there are definitely, I'm going to say, millions of people out there that are solo mining. So hats off to anyone that hits a block. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to you guys. This gentleman, 217.1 T, just incredible. Okay. Let's get into the Bitcoin network hash rate right now. So it has been dropping. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is also benefiting solo miners recently hitting blocks because the difficulty for Bitcoin is coming down. And as of right now, I think there may be a Bitcoin difficulty drop coming in the next 10 days. So that's going to drop another 6% unless the hash rate does rise. I know Bitcoin just went up in price here, so we may see some miners turn on. But as of right now, the difficulty maybe going back down to 129 T. All right. So the gentleman that hit this, 217 T got a best share over difficulty of 138.97 T. So again, congratulations to that guy. But yeah, Bitcoin mining, it has been on a downtrend in terms of its network hash rate. So in a sense, that does help in terms of solo miners trying their luck, trying to hit a Bitcoin block. Now, BitDeer just announced a SealMiner A4 Pro Air on their X account here. So they have a A4 Pro Air that delivers 10.9 joules per terahash and at a hash rate of 336 terahash. So the efficiency of the Pro Air pretty much is like the Bitmain S23 Air. They do claim a 0.1 better in efficiency here advertised. I'm assuming Bitmain though is probably going to be a little bit higher depending on your environment, of course. So this could change based on your ambient temperatures. But looking at the Bitmain S23 Hydro, they do have one here slated at 9.5 watt per hash or joules per terahash. But also SealMiner announced a Hydro model as well. Okay, they have a 9.45 joules per terahash with a hash rate of 886 terahash. All right, so that makes it, wow, probably as of right now the most efficient. But is it going to release, right now? No, I'm gonna say they didn't talk about release schedule for this, but I'm gonna guess Q4, Q1 of 2027 or Q4 of this year. So it's not going to come out anytime soon, but it's definitely something that, yeah, I mean, the specs is looking pretty nice, especially this Hydro model. I know that a lot of bigger farms out there are going the Hydro route, and yeah, so this could be one that large scale crypto miners are going to go for. So that's all well and good. Congrats on SealMiner. I wonder who the next, ASIC manufacturer is going to announce something more efficient than SealMiner's A4 Ultra. Bitmain, maybe Bitmain coming out with the S. What would be the next one? Is S21, right? S19. So it goes by 2: S19, S21, S23. I think that's next one would probably going to be the S25. So what if that's going to happen? Yeah, S25 would be the next one. So that would be interesting. But obviously right now, in terms of large scale mining, I know profitability wise, depending on your electrical rate, it's kind of rough. And I think a lot of people who are getting into the large scale crypto mining right now are going to be people who are, you know, bigger scale, have a lot more money, and are able to depreciate the miners, you know, tax planning, tax strategies, all that kind of stuff, you know, in order to buy these things, and also maybe attain a little bit cheaper power. I think on average right now, 8 cents per kilowatt hour at hosting companies is about the average right now. Again, shout out to Terra hosting if you guys are looking for ASIC hosting. If you are a larger scale miner and you're looking for a megawatt, or if you got, you know, a good amount of ASICs, let me know and I can get you guys a better deal. But anyways, yeah, majority of the ASICs out there, I know popular ones are like L9s, you know, S21 XPs and whatnot. They're still making a couple bucks a day at 8 cents, okay? And just looking at Litecoin network hash rate, it has also been falling as well, okay? So difficulty is, or has been coming down because Litecoin, merge mine, all the different coins is coming down as well. So because of the market conditions currently, that's why we've been seeing Litecoin go down. I think a lot of L7s right now are not profitable. So depending on what the type of hardware is out there right now, the Antminer L7 is something that is currently, I think, losing money or breaking even, or losing money at 8 cents right now. I think break even for L7 is, I think, about 6 cents right now. 6 cents is about break even for an L7. But I think everyone's now looking at towards the L9 because L9s, you can buy them right now for under, you know, 3,500 bucks or so. And yeah, they still can make a good amount of money depending on your electrical cost. I think a really solid one is going to be, you know, under 8 cents if possible. The L9 still makes, you know, a couple bucks a day. And again, tax planning, if you can depreciate your miners within that year, it can drastically lower your taxes. And at the same time, you're producing in, you know, some cash flow from these miners if you're doing it at a larger scale, all that good stuff, of course. So, okay, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you made it to the very end, for my loyal viewers who watched to the very end, I would love to give you guys, one of you guys, a 2 petahash for 2 hours solo mining, okay, from Braiins hashpower. So if you just comment down below, just give me your thoughts of anything that I talked about in this video. Just let me know your thoughts and I'll choose a winner in about 12 hours after this video is uploaded. So you guys that watch my videos day in and day out, this is for you guys. I appreciate you all. Okay, so let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tangem card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tangem card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.